Welcome to the channel. This is the J Crew Squad, Danda the Panda channel, and we have been working on turning our kids' bedrooms into kind of like little apartments. So we are finished, at least for right now. We're probably going to change them out for different seasons and things like that. So one thing you will notice is Jalen has this sign because she had it in her room, so that just works. We changed, if you watched the earlier video, we changed the hook from the shorter white one to the longer one so that it brings the sign down farther, because we're no longer using the knockers, because my husband didn't want to put holes in the doors, which I don't understand, like we own the house, but whatever. I think he thought he was gonna mess it up. So we got door bells. So I don't know if you can hear that, but it goes to these little things. And so the doorbells have like a lot of different tones you can change them to, and they've been playing around with them. So that's Jalen's. Her apartment number is 532. Here's her mailbox and her little wind chime decor thing. This is a look at Justin's. Love his sign. He's number 975, and that is his doormat. Then Jordan's is on the corner, so she doesn't have the extra wall space. Like Justin has a ton of wall space, and Jalen has some. Well, she doesn't have that, so I'll show you where we put her little garden chime thing and her doorbell ringer. See, this is a linen closet, and if you close it, stops about right there, but I was too close to put the mailbox where the other kids' mailbox were, because we didn't want to damage the mailbox. And since she's short, it's fine with her. She said she'll just have hers down there. So that is her mat. That is her mailbox. Her number is 275. And then her sign just come. I really like her sign. It's 3D. The other two aren't 3D. Hers is 3D. That is really, really cute. And I think her home, matching with Home Sweet Home, is super, super cute. I think the colors match well too. Now I need to try to take these hooks. This was here when we moved here. But we added this hook because she was picking out her daily clothes and hanging them on the outside of the door. But let the baby be the baby, right? So I was trying to take it off, but it looked like the paint was going to peel, so I just kind of left it alone for right now until we figure that out. So scoot back, give you a bigger, wider look of her apartment. All right. Now here's the master bedroom. I was thinking about doing it for us. I don't know. So the hit right now is the doorbells, because they can pick all those different chimes, and they keep going and playing neighborhood or neighbors and going into each other's apartments and ringing the doorbell. And last night it was really, really cute. They were writing each other notes and putting them in each other's mailbox. Matter of fact, let me show you one. So here's one note that Jay wrote to Justin. Adorable. Yeah, so I'll tell you where I got stuff from. This sign came from when I worked at a college, a previous institution for where I am now, a few jobs ago. They did these at like a student activities event, and she would happen to be there. I think she was like 5 or 6 at the time. And so I was like, oh my gosh, that will come in handy right now. These they're wreath hangers, really. Those came from Walmart. The smaller ones from before that you saw in the other video, came from Amazon. I just kept them. We could use them for something. I put one on the laundry room door. This sign came from Amazon. The numbers on all the doors came from Menards, because that's where we went to get the knockers. And I did return 2 of them. I had opened one. The mats all came from Dollar Tree. And so did these little garden dingers. These mailboxes came from Amazon. And yeah. So everybody's door signs came from Amazon. And everybody's wind chime things came from Dollar Tree. Everybody's mats came from Dollar Tree. Numbers came from Menards. Mailboxes came from Amazon, and so did the doorbells. Everything was pretty reasonably priced, obviously. Well, not obviously because they changed their prices. But the stuff from the Dollar Tree was $1.25 for that and for that and those. These numbers were like 79 cents each. So 79 cents for the 9, for the 79 cents for 7, 79 cents for the 5. So each individual number. Those Walmart wreath hangers, I want to say these are like $3.59 or something like that a piece. These signs ranged from, I would say they probably averaged like $8, something like that. The mailboxes I think were like $11.99. The doorbells were $9.99. They were $10. Yeah, so really not. I mean, it's once you add it all up, right? And taking the loss on that, the first hooks as well as one of those door hangers. So that was maybe a total of $18 or so. That I kind of lost. Well, not really lost because I still have these. I'll show you these. I put this sign on the laundry room. So those were the, let me turn the little lights in here. The laundry room. So we can use those for other things. So that's not a big deal. Alright, so hope you like the project. If you have any questions, comment below. If you have any additional ideas, I've seen things online where people have like used wallpaper that looks like bricks, and so it made it look like it was like an outdoor like apartment, direct entry. So I thought that was cute, but a little bit more than I wanted to do right now. I saw people painted doors, and that was obviously super cute, but again, a little bit more than I wanted to do right now. So I think that is a visitor. So I'm going to sign off. Like and subscribe. Thanks. Bye.